Ah, Sir Flint. Perfect timing. I just arrived myself.
You are most considerate, Master Ilua. But in fact, I know you—
If you saw me, why didn't you say something?
I was curious to see how long—
That would be a first. Also, how many times do I have to tell you?
I beg to differ.
Please, Lord Flint. Sir. I think they don't understand why you do it. You just love puffing people up till they're
In all sincerity, I can only hope that they bring good tidings when they come back down to Earth.
Is the situation that bad?
We just held a strategy meeting. Let me fill you in.
In short, we need everyone gone from Pyramida. We also need a team of light.
I only hope.
We do. Old Man Nikita.
Good. If you've got something to say, Master E.
You mentioned that you have how...
I doubt it will be.
I know you're a lightkeeper, and it's your duty to protect others. However bad things have gotten in the past, Nodcry has never faced a mass evacuation before. I don't mean to pry, and it's...
I've been afflicted with some sort of curse, and I'm told it may well trigger if I set foot outside of Nodcry.
What?
There are plenty of people out there willing to trample over others in pursuit of their...
Frankly, Sir Flint... And what? I told you, I'm furious about this.
Nothing I can do about it, I'm afraid. Things happen, and we just have to deal with them. If you find yourself feeling angry, perhaps start by drinking a big glass of water.
Hey, you mean you're completely unmoved by my anger? I'm devastated.
Then allow me to express my sincerest...
Maybe I need to spell this out. Lean in a little, Flint.
Oh, my.
Word is that you were caught up in a real horror show recently. People...
I've returned safe and sound from plenty of Christ.
Fine. You know what? Forget it. We'll revisit this once it's all over.
A sound plan.
Just promise me you'll come.
For you, Matt. Also, please pass...
I have to keep searching for a path toward reality. I tried to influence reality in this space. It consumed a lot of Kuvaki. I'll try and be more careful this time. I need to leave key clues behind using less power. I hope everyone still remembers what I said on Moon Prayer Night.
Nothing here either. Flint?
Ah, Miss Nefer.
What are you doing here?
I just spoke with Itlua about arrangements for the search and came for a... As for you, why would...
As well as figuring out how to gather intel. Also, we'll need to bring a lot of force to bear against Ettore. You don't think Columbina Parrot...
I merely
Do you remember what she said on Moon?
Of course. I think...
Where have you checked?
I've been focusing on the outdoors. Anywhere the moonlight shines.
I checked the Curatorium of Secrets, and the only places I haven't looked yet are the rooms in the flagship. But process of elimination isn't the only thing that...
Oh, really?
After all that build-up, our mystery ally never showed up.
Am I imagining things? Come on, let's see what's...
Oh no. I knocked over a vase as soon as although, it looks like as long as I'm careful... Anyway, is this the flag? I only went into the lobby last time. If nothing else, he mentioned where his room was. I think it's... this one. The door is closed. But if this is anything like when I disappeared, then maybe... I'm in. He and Paimon aren't here at the... I hope he's Please, Traveler.
Just...
Nothing else here
Didn't you stay here for a couple...
before Rerir showed himself. Yes.
Did you notice anything?
I remember thinking how much noisier the flagship...
This is where they've been staying, yes? Over here?
That's right.
I wouldn't usually condone breaking it.
Focus now. I have to write a message on the... Simply open your windows on nights when the moon shines bright, and the moonlight will naturally flow towards the words I have written. Here goes. Please, you have to...
Well, do you sense...
Unfortunately, no.
And this place was a...
Not necessarily. We've only... Miss Columbina said she would leave...
Wait.
What's that look for? This is a victory feast. It's normal to... The Traveler and Paimon, but... Huh. You worried Paimon's sick while you were out there fighting Rerir. So this is your chance to make it up to her, alright? Wait. How did I end up here? Wait. That's it. Every time I've entered reality within this space, it's been at every one of those points has been before I fell into the moon's and everything I've done to affect reality. Does this mean that within the moon's reflection? Not long till Moon Prayer Night now. Although, it's gonna be sad saying goodbye to the damselette. Paimon. No, I can't. And in any case, instead, I have to... Wait. Even I hadn't thought of doing that before Moon Prayer Night.
Don't lose heart. We'll find a way somehow.
Huh? Oh, you say that, but the Frost Moon is beyond... If we wanted to go visit her,
We might not have all the answers now, but
The present, that's right.
What's your plan?
Flynn's, when you were staying next door,
No. The rooms here are dark and damp.
the moonlight.
I think I see where you're going. One moment. I'll see if...
Don't bother. Time is of the essence.
Time. Even if no one sees what I've written at this moment, I need to write down as much information as I... Huh? What's up with you?
a little.
Well, you should probably hit the hay then. You truly have. You helped defeat Rerir, helped me reclaim my name, and you helped the others organize Moon Prayer Night. Wherever you are right now, I'm sure you're still fighting against the injustices of fate. This is all I can... How I wish but I hope to see you again, and if the opportunity presents itself.
I will surely return to your side.
Huh.
Columbina. She's alive.
Not only that, but she's left us an entire... She even wrote down what would happen on Moon Prayer Night.
I am here. Time in this place flows. I am constantly moving.
It sounds like she's found a way to... But her future is...
So, these words have been here ever since we defeated... Which came first?
Only when I'm in a good mood.
Well, I never do. Everything that has happened already belongs to the... As a business person, and especially
An admirable philosophy.
It's a means of... Let's go. We have a wall's worth...
It appears that the doctor's energy signature has changed to something similar to Kuvaki. Nodcry's Kuvaki devices will only have a limited effect on it. Also,
My subordinates just shipped them in from Fontaine. Some of them are from the Narcissenkreuz Ordo. Some are incident reports from Petrichor, and then there's a few test reports. Additionally, after some further...
what's that?
Tevat's skies contain multiple moons. A long time ago, when I did my first... But when I checked again just now, I detected 4 moons.
So there's one...
Yeah. Originally, I thought that if I could still find... But then it occurred to me that apart from the frost moon, and husks surely shouldn't show up in this... It's weird, isn't it? If we can't even distinguish between or does this mean that the moon marrows are equivalent to the moons
It's certainly possible. In which case, the 4th moon you detected may be Dottoro's artificial creation.
So he wasn't bluffing. He really built his own moon marrow.
It's easy to get overwhelmed when you have too much on your plate. Maybe you need to relax. Perhaps try going for a walk. Or simply take a few deep breaths.
Nothing can calm me down at a time like... I really hate that ringing tone. Ugh. First the 4 orthants of the Narcissenkreuz, then moon marrows.
Oh, sorry if we're disturbing you.
What do you want?
Are you still at the curatorium?
Yeah. Look,
Even though we have crucial...
Do you intend to
Ordinarily, I would. But this is a unique...
all right then. So, what's the situation?
The rest of the team is still out working on their missions and evacuations. But we've decided to fill you in on the most crucial information first.
Sandrone, you were right. Columbina is
That's the best news.
Random locations. Appearing anyway, does this mean we can deduce her condition?
Miss Androne, there's nothing wrong with simply
I'm not. And if she can't control the flow of time in there, she's just gonna keep moving back.
Let's say life begins with a drop of water. Wind. No, that's not right. Her
But it doesn't seem like we can influence that space from the outside world. Also, if she's alive, Rerir and Thalindis might be too.
I'm afraid I must concur with Miss Nefer and
Can't exactly argue with that.
Will it help with your research?
I doubt it's gonna help with breaking Dotori's energy field. All right, I need to get back to my research. Mr. Albedo has made a lot of suggestions that will require my undivided attention.
Sure, I'll stay here. I have things to work on. Paimon, are you there? Oh, right. She went with Varka to Natlan. Speaking of the
Paimon here. Not in at the moment, but if anyone needs to borrow... Also, Traveler, if you get back before
Well, this is the Traveler in Paimon's lab. It's well organized. What do we have? The camera captured a special moment that can only... You can really sense how the photographer feels about their subject. This must belong to... Hang in there.
Polonia. Search keyword world formula and bring me all relevant books. see. This one is on Tonki's sermon dictation concerning the apocalypse. I believe that the correct term for this is Fortuna. This was an ancient Romorian technology, a wisdom unparalleled. I never imagined that Romorian ideas would be so similar to the diagram I have named, the World Formula. This is strong evidence that human civilization the sparks of civilization shall run out, unless we consider introducing variables from outside the system. Variables. Surely, descenders? Dottore likely captured the Traveler because of his descender status. Where does this variable factor in? Polonia, search keyword pathway and bring me all relevant books. Otonki sermon dictation. Explication. Observe and compute the path. So, it's one of Renee's draft lectures. This is so long. Polonia. Search keyword tree model and bring me all relevant books. Most of the experimental devices proposed by the Lilia Crucis Ordo are built based on the simple and basic logical structure of a tree model. Lilia Crucis. Guess they were trying to cover up the name of the Nausitzenkreuz Ordo. When Duke St. Germanus departed, he said, "It seems that, in all other things, he is but ordinary." Excuse me? I'm sorry. That's just ridiculous. Great Detective Herlock. Still, the author swears that they knew Renee well. Memory, wishes, souls, and persona. Frankly, this sounds more like occultism, but if Albedo vouches for it, I suppose there must be some alchemical basis to these techniques. The way Alain Guillotin saw it, the world was comprised of machines. The universe needed machines, and thus his technologies were created. That's why I was born. René, his full name was René de Petrichor, if I recall correctly. Sounds like he and the town must be intricately connected. That place was also the source of most of our information regarding Remurian civilization. Seems like some of the cutting of souls and storing them in vessels. These seeming the chemical marriage model? Alain would have scoffed at that. What was Alain's view on Renee? I know he meant... Oh, now I remember. Alain's old notes are here too. Renee seemed most out of sorts when he spoke to me. A lack of... Yep, that sounds like Alain. My subordinates actually did a half-decent job digging out all these materials. Some of Alain's old files are completely consistent with these records. He must have gotten them from the Tower of Gestalt. I never knew he got his hands on Renee's... He may have kept them, but he never... Come to think of it, Renee's world formula was filled with calculations of constants. That showed... As for Alain... it's been too long. What would he have said? A guy like him, fervent believer in machines, but not... He created that procedure to save this world. Yet the scale of... He died having never seen the outcome. And there I was, left behind in the ashes of his... Did you really never take a close look at Renee's research? Or did you read it, but deem his philosophy and the very thought of trying to incorporate his ideas probably made you feel sick to the stomach? Well, don't worry, because there's a whole new category of lunatic in town. Next to Dottore, You once asked me what I wished for. Should have asked him instead. He's the one pining for things you'd sooner die than... Even the tiniest variable can... Now then, first, establish and verify the existence of the Great Circle. Absolute nihil on one end, absolute reality on the other. Now, search between these two extremes. Then, the construction criteria. Variables. The sparks of civilization shall run out unless we traverse the world, space-time, and civilization, then extract the essential nodes from the records to determine which variables they point to. The primordial power that differentiated itself from the void. The power of light. Yes, light. Records. This is horrendously complicated. How do you think it looks? Fine, keep it to yourself. It's not... I jest. But true madness does often start with trying to... So would Rosaline. When I close my eyes and think back, I can still see her face. And that enormous dress she used to wear. Such a bizarre choice. No one's asking me, obviously, but I hope you all know that I never wanted to save the world. I'm not crazy. The world needs a solution. But I don't need the world's validation. It's the world begging me for answers, not the other way. Oh, cookies to go with the tea. Something's written on the box. We are proud to present this homage to... Sounds like a dumb gimmick to me. What? Are you kidding me? Somehow I doubt that an early night and a glass of water...
Lady Arlecchino, word has reached us that Lady Marionette's troops are all in position.
Excellent.
The only thing is, they are fewer in number than we expected. It looks like
Can't be helped.
As you wish.
It's been a while, Arlecchino. You look well. Did Dottore really have to build his lab right on the sole path between Snezhnaya and Nodkrai?
Sounds like an arduous journey.
Of course, all part of the... Firstly, the Tsaritsa has authorized Fatui Internal Affairs to review Dottore's case. While they're working on that, I've been ordered to...
They are nearby.
Great. Aside from that, Her Majesty has a...
She stayed behind.
All right, guess that's just how she rolls. Still, I wonder what... Wait, did one of our troops turn into a monster?
Take him out.
Riptide!
Overruled.
Amateur mistake. You've gotten stronger, Arlecchino. Nice.
Stop that right now. I appreciate the praise, but I am not fighting you today.
I can't believe it. He was a living, breathing human.
Another fine piece of work by our...
What in the world has been going on?
A lot. But long story short, Dottore's...
What? What do you mean he built a moon marrow?
You could stand to be less surprised. We are harbingers. I tell everyone who asks that you once crossed swords with Rex Lapis while serving as a key supporter for Rosaline's plan.
Thanks for speaking up for me. But then again, surely no common adventurer would manage to get tangled up with them the way I did.
It almost sounds like you wish to repeat the experience.
No.
Dottore is currently still experimenting with his newfound power in ways... As for the human mutation, I believe this is simply a concept. That radiant beast was once a subordinate of Sandrone's. I suspect he was only allowed to live so that he could become an experiment. Also, those of us who fought Dottore have been...
This is so much worse than I thought. While these exceptional circumstances persist, the Harbingers are hereby authorized to use unilateral executive powers. Should Dottore pose a threat, Arlecchino and Sandrone are permitted to eliminate him.
My thanks to Her Majesty. I will pass these good tidings on to Sandrone.
Her Majesty has also declared that she will refrain from launching an attack on the now evacuated Nodkrai due to the
A wise decision.
By the way, how's my old
Partner? You mean the Traveler? I'm afraid I have bad news. He was captured.
What? Why? Since when does Dottore have a bone to pick?
That is indeed the question.
This won't do.
You can't. We have no idea.
What am I supposed to do then?
Sandrone is working.
Fine. I guess I'll...
One last thing. Tell the Rooster to get the message out to the gods and citizens of every nation in Teyvat. Beware. An uncontrollable pollution is spreading forth from Nodkrai. The source of that pollution is a madman drunk on the success of his... However, if not considering Dottore is one of our own, all Fatui stationed in Nodkrai consider it our duty to stay and fight him to the bitter end. Whatever the cost.
Hey, don't be too pessimistic. If it comes to it, I'm sure Her Majesty won't stand by and do nothing.
I hope you're right.
You're right on time.
Thanks. Hey, do you think I'll get that gliding exam exemption? I made sure I was on my best behavior in my...
I'll help you apply, don't worry. For now, let's see what we have here.
What are the doctor's energy fields even made from?
They are very mysterious. Thanks to research by Master and the Hexen Circle, we know that since you have the power of the Dragon Durin within you...
That's true.
I've been thinking about something. Do you still remember the device that That was one of the most marvelous, not to mention the operating principles. Surely the clue was that Miss Columbina was somehow able to use the pyro energy that you provided. Now, all elemental energy is, of course, derived from light realm energy to begin with. Hence, I suspect that the device works by restoring elemental energy to its original state. This presumes a theoretical model of the 7 elements akin to that of light refracted through a prism. Perhaps it is no mere analogy. I almost wonder if the idea for the device was conceived based on direct observations of said prism. It is at once a masterwork of engineering. I suspect only Lesser Lord But back to the energy field before us. If this is pure light realm energy, its relation to elemental energy is one of integration. Could this mean that elemental energy can dilute the power of the light realm?
Should we give it a...
We should.
Ha! It works!
Clear signs of disruption were detected at the periphery of the energy field. Now you try.
All right. It's working!
Switch to abyssal energy. No surprises there. Abyssal power drains the... I now feel confident in asserting that the...
But the energy field is huge!
We don't have to neutralize it completely. That's all for theory.
So you knew I was here?
Huh? When did you get here?
A while ago. But Albedo sounded like he was working on his thesis defense back there. Back in Sumeru. You can end a person's whole career by
Very thoughtful of you.
With what?
A little test. Try using an...
Nice!
Tremendous.
Should we go through?
We probably shouldn't risk having mutually antagonistic energies in such close...
Sounds sensible to me.
Don't worry,
What do you mean?
It's based on a new alchemical concoction I developed last month. When 2 bottles of it are...
Glad I asked.
Behold! Yeah!
Like I thought. Beyond a certain distance, we can't see the opening where we came in. Maybe that's to prevent people from escaping.
Sounds like Dottore's style to me. Not much has changed. Things are basically the same here as they were before the energy field appeared.
The wind rises.
Too slow.
Behold! Swan Fury!
They have no heartbeats and they're not breathing. We can only assume. Also,
It's watching us.
what are you trying to tell us?
Doesn't seem eager to talk. I guess maybe it's just an animal after all.
Let's keep looking around.
Quit following me. Same situation everywhere. Not a living soul in sight.
Well,
Is skirting around the topic your way of showing consideration?
just being cautious.
The wind rises. Careful.
Please. Help us. Please.
Over there.
Please. Help us.
What happened here?
I don't know. I still...
It looks like there's a huge experiment going on inside this energy. Maybe each energy field is its own giant experiment.
He's swapping human minds with those of animals. Even those people may have lost their sense of selves, but they are not fully animals either. If they were, they would have left. But instead...
We should go.
Agreed.
Behold! Too slow.
Ah, you're back! Everything okay?
We saw some things that take a strong stomach. Otherwise, we're fine.
We should share our findings with the others.
Yes? Who is it?
Miss Nefer, it's me, Albedo. We found a way to break through the energy fields. With enough control, it's possible to tear them open using elemental energy. Also, we managed to take a look inside. Dottore is carrying out his cruel experiments on an immense scale. Any resident...
Sounds like he's living down to our...
Might I ask how things are
I'm just about to get started. I'll be in touch once I have a result.
Understood. Stay safe.
I will.
Well, Nefer, I'll link up with you.
What makes you think
I'll need it. And...
Let's begin. Entering simulation mode. A vast wasteland. I was expecting something... Wait.
What are you In that case, I want to know all about... Is there somewhere I should return to? Or should I stay here? I don't dislike my current life. Roaming the land, fighting battles, accomplishing missions, earning a living, looking after Paimon. It's not so bad. I guess the only thing that's missing is that you're...
This is the conscious layer, which contains a person.
I suppose anyone who lives long enough ends up wishing for someone who can't be there. Maybe it's the only...
Time to delve a little deeper.
Nasha Town is hardly the optimal choice for a place to live.
What are you trying to...
Oh, don't be nervous. I was just thinking where might make a good starting point for your journey. Perhaps I should send you further afield. Conria.
Conria ceased to exist.
Once again, you fail to understand the possible. You simply do not wish to see that happen. If we are to collaborate, we need to maintain an amicable relationship.
Oh no.
What are you... What are you gonna do?
Don't move. Something unwanted has crept into...
Did you save me?
If I hadn't cut the connection, Dottore might have caught you from the... This was a good idea, but once...
Thanks, but now's not the...
Albedo speaking.
I think I know where he is.
What is this endless darkness? I can't see anything. Even... What happened?
Ah, sorry about that. I take it you didn't notice. Just now.
Could it be Nefer?
Do you think she's aware of your current circumstances? Oh dear. Have I stunned you into silence? I only wanted to slow down your time a little so I could stop your intruder in her tracks. I must say, I'm finding the ability to adjust the flow of time rather intriguing. The moment a whole month passed before you opened your eyes again, but only for you.
Point taken. You've proven...
Oh, you misunderstand. This wasn't about proving a point. I was testing things out. I find I learn best by doing, and I only wanted to make you sleep for a short while, but it ended up lasting. I hope you're not angry with me. It was only...
You could have frozen me for millions of years.
Millions of years? I wonder if you don't understand humans all that. If I had you sit here for a week, I imagine people might sympathize. But if I left you here for the sheer size of that number would cause it to lose all meaning. Unfortunately, while gods do exist in Teyvat, their lifespans are so limited. Your long life and unique origins make you fundamentally different from them. How long will it be before they start to treat you like the alien you are?
Alien?
Even I feel bad for you sometimes. This world has made you into a slave. So many times you have served its will, and not once have the powers that be ever thought to grant you the ones you have been treated most unfairly. I can change that. I will grant you special privileges and give you back the status you rightly deserve as a descender.